Hi guys, my name is Kunal. As promised in the previous lecture, today we're gonna learn about the creation of the customer's account in SAP FICO. So let's go to the Excel sheet first. So yes, for creating the customer account, you have 5 steps. So first step is define account groups with screen layout. What does it means? So before creation of the customer, you have to first create the categories of the customer. For example, local customers, foreign customers. Under those categories, you have to create your own customers with the name, details, and all. So after that, the second step is create number range for customer account. For example, here you allot a specific number range. For example, like in GL we created number range for the accounts groups and all. So here also we have to create a number range for the customers. Then third thing is assigning those number range to the customer groups. Then fourth one is to check in the general ledger account, that is the vendor and the customer, whether there we have marked the reconciliation type or not. And then fifth and the last most step is the creation of the customers. So first we're gonna create the account group. Let's go into the SAP system. So here it is. The T code to create the account group is OBD2. So here we're gonna create customer group. You can select any code. So I have changed my company code, by the way. It's now Tupperware Finance Limited. So TFL, I'm putting a code 4 here. Okay, it's not existing, so yes, I have to create the new one. So I'm creating new one, TFL4. I will give meaning as foreign customer, and I'm gonna save it. So this one is done. Next step is creating a number range or selecting a number range from the existing group. So the T code is XDN1. So here you go to intervals. Like these are by default which are created by the other users, so you can choose any one out of it. So I am choosing C2, which was created by me earlier. Okay, so I have to search it. Okay, C1 and C2. So yes, few numbers are remaining, so I'm gonna create select C2 as my number range, or you can also create new number range by using insert line here, like this. So line will be inserted at the topmost. Yes, so you can create by entering your number range here also. So after it, you have to assign the number range to the account group. So for that, code is OBAR. You have to search your group TFL4, and I'm gonna assign my number range here, that is C2, and I'm gonna save it. So after saving, my next step is to check whether reconciliation account has been ticked or not for the customers. So I go to FS00, TFL is there, reconciliation account type, customer, control datas. So yes, customer has been selected for reconciliation account for account type. Then my next and the last step is creation of the customer account. So for that, I go to FD01. Here I go to account group, search with TFL4. Here it's showing, enter your company code and enter. Here I choose title as company. I use any name like Devik PVT Ltd. Yeah, I put Devik. You have to enter all the details of the companies here. Currently I am putting any detail like what's coming into my mind right now. So okay, fine. Toral Road. And you're gonna enter the postal code, country, and region as per the country you have selected. Then I go to control data. Here I have to put the tax code. So in tax number 1 I am putting a single letter, because if you're putting more than a single capital alphabet it's not taking into the system, so I put single A. And in tax number I put the GST code. In payment transactions, here you have to enter the bank details of the customer. Then you go to company code here. Okay, reconciliation account type, you have to select customer as you have done in the GL account. Sort key you can enter 001. Cash management group, I am entering foreign customer. You can select any of the categories created. Then I go to next, that is a payment transaction. Now here comes the payment terms. So by default many payment terms are there in the SAP system. You can also create your own payment terms by putting code OBAR8, which we're gonna be discussing in the next lecture, how to create the payment terms of your own. So I am selecting one from the default which has been created. Tolerance group, no need to enter. And yes, correspondence and insurance we're going to see in future. For this you have to now just saved. You have to enter this much information and you have to save it. So I go for save and look at it. Customer has been created for company code TFL. So this is how we create customer in an SAP system FICO. There are total 5 steps. First, creation of the account group, then selecting a number range or creating our own number range, then assigning number range to the account group. Then fourth is checking whether you have put customer in the reconciliation account, and then fifth is the creation of the customer account. Also there are 2 T codes, that is FD02 and FD03. So if you want to edit the data of the customers what you have put into the SAP system, then you have to enter code FD02 for editing, and if you only want to display the data you have to enter code FD03 in the SAP system. So that's all guys. In today's lecture we learned about the creation of the customer account. In the next lecture, as I told you earlier, we're gonna see how we can create our own payment terms in the SAP system. So yes, that's it. Goodbye, have a nice day, and please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.